Hi, and welcome to Q&A with Megan. I'm Megan, and our Q&A session today is on Lent service. We all know that serving others can do a lot to enhance our relationship to others, ourselves, and to God. Today we will be going a little bit deeper into the whole concept of what it means to serve others and how it can really affect us as people and as followers of God and as people who want to deepen relationships with others in a healthy and beautiful way. So our first question is, how can I find happiness in serving others? Yes, we can definitely tap into a lot of happiness through service to other people. That is possible. It is also possible, though, to serve others and not be happy. To sort of feel like we are being drained or feel exhausted, like we are just these martyrs in serving endlessly in our days until we are so tired that we tend to forget about ourselves and don't feel a sense of joy anymore. We don't want to be in this place. I want to bring up an example of someone who is a manifestation of service. That is Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa served and helped so many people in India for so many years, tirelessly working to comfort the sick and the dying, the poor. But the thing about Mother Teresa is that she experienced something called the dark night of the soul for over 40 years. It was a period of time for Mother Teresa when her greatest joy in life, her connection to God, her faith in God, the feeling of God's presence within her was absent. She struggled and suffered for so many years of her life while she was serving people. She lacked a sense of deep assurance that God was living within her, that God was present with her. She knew that this was the case, but she couldn't exactly feel it. She was living in a dark night, a kind of depression during this time. Yet, the important thing is that she did not let this get in the way of a kind of deeper joy that she sustained throughout her life. She was known to have a cheerful disposition about her when she was serving others. She had this love that just exuded from her. The point that I want to make in this is that our happiness through serving others cannot come from external circumstances. Our happiness in serving others cannot come from anything other than what we curate ourselves from within. So, how do we find happiness in serving others? It is truly from a commitment to our own happiness, not relying on doing something in order for that external outcome to produce a result in us. Instead, we must be the ones that will form, curate, make possible this happiness within us. So I'm going to go to our next question and get into some more specifics. Question 2, how can I take care of myself while serving others? It is true. We need to keep checking in with ourselves. How are we truly feeling? What is it that we want? Who are we in this moment, and what will make us happy, peaceful, joyful, fulfilled? We must constantly be having a process of introspection with ourselves so that we can maintain a balance, so that we can make sure that we are living and serving in a healthy way. We must remember that we cannot allow ourselves to stay in a drained state. We have to come from a full place where we can then overflow and then reach out to others with the excess of peace and happiness and groundedness that we experience in our lives. Now, yes, self-care is super important when it comes to serving others, and this is how we can really care for our inner selves, our outer selves, and make sure that we have this balance that's appropriate and healthy for us in our lives. We can specifically try to meditate and pray as we are checking in with ourselves. We can journal. We can take time to do things that we really enjoy in our lives so that we can maintain a level of happiness and to just find the true wonder in the world that we can then exude to other people and make other people happy as well. So again, I just want to really try to drive home that image of making sure our cups are full, so that they are full to overflowing in ability to care and serve with one another, for one another. We have to make sure that we are filling our cups and being the ones who will take responsibility for this task, because no one else can do so. We can't rely on anyone or anything, any situation to make us happy. It comes from within. It starts with us. And we can rely on God to help us through this process. God is there. God wants to form us to be the people who can be the curators of our own inner happiness. So I want to leave you with a quote. This is a quote by Mother Teresa. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. If service can be talked about, thought about in any way, I think that is a really amazing way to put it, that no matter what, of course, we take care of ourselves, but we do all of these things with love. Everything that we do for others and ourselves and God stems from love, and things big or small, doesn't matter. All is equal in the eyes of God, and I hope that you will be continuing to find the motivation in that and to experience all the love that is out there for you and for you to share with other people that ultimately comes from God for your peace and joy. So God bless you on your journey, and I will see you next week for another Q&A. Keep loving, stay joyful, and see you next week. Make sure also to stay tuned for all the Lenten offerings that First Church Madison has on their Facebook page and website. So see you soon. Thank you. Bye.